What is up, dwellers of the interwebs? It's your host Sorasin, and this is Sorasin Gaming. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are diving into the mobile game Date A Live Spirit Pledge Global, a mobile action dating sim hybrid released on the 24th of July 2020. Date A Live Spirit Pledge is quite a unique type of game, where it's split into two games in one. You have the dating sim portion of the game and the side-scrolling action combat side, which also dabbles in other forms of gameplay like mini side-scrolling bullet hell missions. The dating sim side is pretty straightforward. You can take out girls on dates 3 times a day and try to unlock each scenario's multiple endings, depending on the routes you take during the date. I'm not personally a dating sim kind of person, so these multiple ending routes aren't really my flavor. But if you love your dating sims, you might really enjoy this part of the game for sure. The combat side of the game is something I enjoy more, but sadly, the combat is pretty repetitive. I mean, sure, each character has their own special ultimate animation, which does look very cool, but after doing the same combat moves over and over again, it does feel very repetitive. At least there isn't any auto combat in sight. That's a huge plus for sure. I did like how every now and then the game would spice things up by changing the combat somewhat. I've experienced several instances where the combat would swap to a bullet hell encounter, which did ease up on the standard combat monotony. The graphics are fairly decent. The models aren't done poorly, that's for sure. The combat and cinematic animations are crisp and clean looking. Definitely a feast for the eyes. The game can feel very long in content if you're willing to go through every single cinematic and immerse yourself in the story, but if you have watched the anime before, a lot of the encounter cinematics during the main story will seem very familiar to you. And while the main story cinematics have voiced over characters, the side missions and date cinematics have less full voiceovers, and you're just left with the reaction noises or the occasional 1 or 2 words spoken out of the entire sentence. There is a gacha system in this game, and I gotta tell you, Date A Live Spirit Pledge has to be one of the most stingiest games when it comes to giving away gacha currency. I have played this game for many hours and recently managed to scrounge up enough hearts to make a ×10 summon for the first time. Any other gacha game I've played, I would have had multi-summoned numerous times within the same time frame. And the gacha rewards aren't limited to characters only. I got 1 high rank usable character, while the other 9 items were all level up character materials. Definitely not a good gacha system in this game, that's for sure. Characters can be leveled up and have their skills enhanced. There's even some form of card system that can enhance the stats as well, though the game doesn't like to show you who is wearing what card, so you have to select cards and see if a tooltip will show up as you try to equip the card, telling you it's already equipped on someone else. Overall, I'd say Date A Live Spirit Pledge is a very visually pleasing game with a poor gacha system. I can't say I love the game, but I don't hate it either. It's about 50-50 for me. I'm not sure if I'll keep playing it though, but I'll definitely finish the Kuromi arc first before I make my final decision on whether to keep playing or not. Kuromi is best girl after all. So that's what I think about Date A Live Spirit Pledge. Remember, these are just my first impressions. If you feel you had a different experience and would like to share your experience with me, I'd be happy to read them in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please drop a like and subscribe if you did, and also perhaps hit that bell icon if you'd like to stay up to date on all my upcoming content. Take care, be safe. This is Sorasin Gaming, signing off.